Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Giants and their opponents from the 2010 World Series, the Texas Rangers. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Welcome to Giants Baseball. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, ought to be a decent pitching matchup here this afternoon.
Well, you see a guy here looking to get himself into double digits here in victories for this season. And I'd give him a better than even chance of doing it because he's been pitching so well.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Angel Pagan will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball one. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, a 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
What can he do here? 3-0. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Now, he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Nori Aoki will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
He's set, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further.
Hit like this. Got
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, now, let's turn 2.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he squares and bunts this one hard. Barehanded by Beltre. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Buster Posey will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. First pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Hunter Pence will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
First pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, we'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
From the stretch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Chu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Rougned Odor will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Rangers, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Shin-Soo Choo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First offering on the way. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, lots of east-west movement here early on. That time, none of those pitches were out over the plate. Everything was right on the corner or maybe off just a little. He'll be fine if he can keep locating his pitches there.
Prince Fielder will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause. Now the pitch. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Aoki is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
And on the mound, he's got to hope he doesn't have to suffer through watching too many more of those off the bat.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Now the 0-2 to Beltran, and he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brandon Belt leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Down and away, ball 1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Justin Maxwell will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Well, not much you can do there. As a runner, you want to get a good bouncing lead off of first, but with the first baseman holding, once he fields it, forget it. It's an easy, unassisted double play.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 14 homers, and 62 driven in. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mitch Moreland will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Josh Hamilton will be the batter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead you see that ball get on him just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Elvis Andrus will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitch like this, you got to get to him early. And once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Leonis Martin will stand in for the first time here. And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. He's ready now. The pitch runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Into the box, Chris Jimenez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Ari Adrianza will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. Now here's the first pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. (1-0). And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. The next pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a one-out single.
Here's Nori Aoki. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Matt Duffy will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Rougned Odor will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
For the Rangers, second baseman.
Here's the first offering. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Shin-Soo Choo will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Aoki comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Prince Fielder will try it again. He flew out his first time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Here comes the 1-0. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 coming to Fielder. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Here comes a 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Duffy started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Buster Posey will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, let's do this.
First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ballgame.
Hunter Pence will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Adrian Beltre will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch coming. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Pagan is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Mitch Moreland will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
All right, Rangers.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. One strike offering now to Hamilton, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now Hamilton turns on one and launches this ball out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Well, you knew he was going to be halfway to the cycle one way or the other. And I don't think he got quite all of that one, but he still gave it a pretty good ride. He's going to pull into second with his second base hit, and this one's a double.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Comes set, now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A play at the plate. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
Surprising that they'd even come home with it. Ground ball up the middle. As a runner, I think you're thinking you'll score standing up, but that turns out not to be the case.
Here's Leonis Martin, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, another good at-bat right here. He's sacrificing those power stats for a little on-base percentage, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Nothing wrong with that.
Justin Maxwell will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now the 1-2. Driven nicely into the gap. And it's going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around third, Belt heading for the plate. And the runner will score from first.
You know, maybe he was trying to get just a little too cute there with 2 strikes, and this is going to wind up costing him a run. I think they're hoping to freeze him on a little backdoor breaking ball right there, but this one bites off way too much of the plate, and it gets hammered for an RBI double.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Now the tag from Beltre, he's out at third.
I think that might have surprised everybody to see him running from second with 2 strikes. This is going to turn out to really backfire, and they get the strikeout and the caught stealing a third.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
The 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Chris Jimenez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Now here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Rougned Odor will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. Angel Pagan will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and you guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Here's Nori Aoki. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 2-0 on the way. Wow, this one is smoked the other way to left center. Should be good for at least 2. Digging for second is Aoki. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Matt Duffy will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the triple, then on the very first pitch, here comes the sacrifice fly to get him home.
Buster Posey will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Prince Fielder will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Prince Fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 18,
Mitch Moreland come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. first pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Sam Dyson will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Hunter Pence will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Hunter Pence.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 home. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hitters count 2-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Into the box now, Justin Maxwell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Elvis Andrus will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First offering on the way. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control. I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That's popped up now towards short right field. Adrianza retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Leonis Martin will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No runs on 6 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will get foul. 2-1. Ready on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Chris Jimenez will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Brandon Crawford will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For San Francisco, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Joe Pennick will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Joe Panic.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Giants have opened up their lead, now 4-0.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th, but for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Jake Diekman is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Angel Pagan will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
First pitch coming. Swung on and missed for the first strike. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2. Pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Here's Nori Aoki, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. On the way, and he takes a cold strike 1. One on the way. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
In now, Matt Duffy. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right, but you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
2-1. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Joe Pennick will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 12, Joe Pennick.
Rougned Odor will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch coming. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. His shutout attack as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch now. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Now Choo around second. He'll try for 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an excellent chance now to get on the board for the first time. They get a man up to third here on the triple, and with only 1 out, we'll have a couple of shots here to get him in.
Prince Fielder will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Touch that pitch. Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer. So don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
Here's the 1-0 to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And there goes the shutout as the run scores on the sac fly, and they finally hit the board here in the 8th.
But, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Adrian Beltre will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Hunter Strickland will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Hunter Strickland.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to left. Aoki is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Giants lead it 4-1. Buster Posey will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, that bat is just miserable. I mean, I think the bat finally just said, look, I've had enough.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
And at this point in the game, your defenders will love you for this. He's been able to pick up the first 2 outs of the inning here on just 4 pitches.
Brandon Belt will step in, a base hit in his last time. And here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here it comes. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Giants down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Santiago Casilla is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Santiago Casilla.
Mitch Moreland will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Bottom of the ninth, first baseman is Moreland.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a little tapper that could wind up problematic down that third baseline. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Josh Hamilton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
One strike offering now to Hamilton. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Elvis Andrus is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he makes the running catch, followed by a full gainer. Aha, and this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.